Articulation top 25 MCQs for this May cycle exams. Hello friends, welcome back to Smart Nazi Tech Study. So the first question, you dash back to the ODC from the conference room 2 minutes before your presentation is to start. To collect a notepad you had forgotten to take with you. Which of the following is an appropriate statement you would make to the project lead? Options, can you hold on for 2 minutes? Option 2, can you hold on for another 2 minutes please? Option 3, I would be highly obligated if you could please tolerate my options for 2 minutes. Option 4, none of the above. So it's time to see the right answer. So the right answer will be, can you hold for another 2 minutes please? Second option is the right answer. Next question, question number 2. In a public speaking debate on a global warming, an associate made a powerful speech on the need for development to reboot the economy. The opposing team speaker rebutted his opinion. Which of the following statement is he likely to have used to initiate his rebuttal? So option 1, stuff and nonsense. Option 2, interesting points made by my friend, but don't you think? Option 3, that's not a correct view. Option 4, none of the above. So the right answer will be option 2. So option 2 is the correct answer. Now third question, the project manager was skeptical during a meeting with the project teams. He did not think that the idea being proposed would gain the client by buy-in. Nevertheless, he sent a proposal to the client manager. To his surprise, the client manager response was very positive. Which of the following statement is likely to have been written by the client manager? Options, we may like to consider this idea. It is possible that this idea will be of some interest to us. We are entirely in agreement with proposed idea. Option 4, none of the above. So the right answer will be option 3, we are entirely in agreement with the proposed idea. Now we shall see the explanation. The scenario describes that the client manager response was very positive, which means the statement should reflect strong approval and agreements. Let's evaluate the options. So option 1 is, we may like to consider this idea. This is tentative and not strongly positive. So in the exam cell you need to eliminate the wrong answers from the given options. So this idea is very helpful in order to find the right answer. So second option is possible that this idea will be of some interest to us. So again this is non-committal and lukewarm. So option 3, we are entirely in agreement with the proposed idea. This is clear, strong and very positive, exactly matching the description. None of the above is wrong because option 3 is valid. So the right answer is option 3, we are entirely in agreement with the proposed idea. Question 4. During an audio telecon, one of the associates in the on-site team persisted in using unfamiliar jargon throughout the call. The leads offshore decided to connect to him later to let him know that he needed to communicate more clearly at Teams meeting. Which of the following statements are they likely to have used? Options, we are not very familiar with the terms you are used during the call to discuss. Would you please provide some additional explanation in case it is necessary to use unfamiliar jargon in our team calls? Option 2, please refrain from using unfamiliar jargon during our team calls. Option 3, show off won't get us anywhere. Option D or 4, none of the above. The explanation we are looking into the explanation. The most appropriate and professional response that the offshore leads are likely to have used is option 1, we are not very familiar with the terms you used during the call to discuss. Would you please provide some additional explanation in case it is necessary to use unfamiliar jargon in our team calls? Why option 1 is correct? So option 1 is the correct answer for the above question. So why is the most important reason? Option 2 too direct and could come off as a blunt or critical. So option 2 is what is that? Please refrain from using unfamiliar jargon during our team calls. So which depicts the too direct and could come off as a blunt or critical. So option 3, showing showing off won't get us anywhere. So this is a option 3 is unprofessional and scarcity, not suitable for workplace communication. Option 4 is incorrect because option 1 is valid and appropriate response. So final answer would be option 1. We are not familiar with the terms used during the call to discuss. Would you please provide some additional explanation in case it is necessary to use unfamiliar jargon in our team calls? Question number 5. When things don't work the way we expect them to, we must. When things don't work the way we expect them to, we must. So options are: option 1, identify someone who is ready to take the blame. Option 2, take ownership for mistakes we have made and apologize. Option 3, turn to our personal experience and act solely on the basis of our personal experience. Option D, none of the above. So the right answer and the explanation will be: the most responsible and professional response is option 2. Take ownership for mistakes we have made and apologize. Here is why. It reflects accountability, which is key value in any professional or team-oriented environment. Apologizing when appropriate shows integrity and maturity. It promotes a solution-oriented and collaborative mindset. Why not the others? So other options, why not right? So blame shifting is unprofessional and damage team trust. Option 3, acting solely on personal experience may ignore collaborative input or best practices. Option 4 is none of the above is incorrect because option 2 is clearly appropriate. So the correct answer is option 2, which is take ownership for mistakes we have made and apologize. Question number 6, an important one. Your team lead has just requested you to take on some additional responsibility. However, you are sure you will not be able to take on the additional responsibility. Which of the strategies do you think you should be following? Options: say, I am sorry, I have some other work. Option 2, I am afraid I won't be able to do this for you because I have some reason. Option C, I can't do that. Option D, none of the above. So eliminate this none of the above, as it is clearly shows that the question is appropriate question. So the right answer would be I am afraid I won't be able to do this for you because here is why. It is polite, respectful and assertive. It provides a valid reason for declining the task without being dismissive. It shows that you are aware of your limitations and value clear communication. Why not the others? So option 1 is too vague and may sound like an excuse. Option 3, abrupt and may come off as a disrespectful or uncooperative. Option 4, incorrect because option 2 is valid, which is none of the above. So correct answer is option 2, which is I am afraid I won't be able to do this for you because I have some reason. So like that, because I have already have some lot of work, I don't have the right bandwidth. Option 7, most important one. You are in a conversation with your client and he happens to use technical term that you are not quite familiar with. What would you do? So your client is saying something you won't understand the word, so what you do in that situation? So the correct right answer will be say, I am afraid I could not quite follow what you are saying. Could you rephrase that for me, please? So this is the appropriate and polite way of asking something which is we did not understand. Question number 8, important one. Which of the following statement is true with respect to giving polite replies? Options are: one word replies are appropriate for positive and negative responses to requests. While giving a negative response, it is not important to give a reason for turning down the request. Option 3, providing an alternative is an effective way to add a positive note to a negative response. Option D is none of the above. So correct answer is option 3, which is providing an alternate is an effective way to add a positive note to a negative response. So explanation is: when giving a negative response, suggesting an alternate helps soften the refusal and keeps the communication polite and constructive. One word replies and lack of explanation can come off as a rude or dismissive. So question number 9 to 16 is a reading comprehension. In the exam you will get one passage and you will get the 5 questions. You need to select the right answers by understanding the passage. So I will read the passage. Listen carefully. Effective communication is vital, which means important in business settings. One critical aspect of professional communication is email writing. A clear subject line ensures that the recipient understands the email purpose at a glance. The tone of the email should be professional yet friendly. Professional yet friendly, avoiding overly casual or overly formal language. Email should email should be Email should begin with a polite greeting and end with an appropriate closing such as best regards or sincerely. In virtual meetings, clear audio and visual quality are essential. Participants should practice active listening, avoid multitasking, and use culturally sensitive communication to foster inclusivity, building rapport with team members through a small talk or acknowledging their contribution helps create a positive team dynamic. So the passage I have read, if you want to read one more time, pause the video and read the same. So now we shall see the questions. What is the primary purpose of this passage? So you have read the passage and understand. So now answer this question. What is the primary purpose of this passage? So the primary purpose would be I'm going to jump into direct answer to save your time, to outline effective business communication practices. So which is the appropriate and the primary purpose of the passage. So next, why is a clear subject line important in email writing? So see these options. So right answer will be option B. It allows the recipient to understand the purpose of the email quickly. Now now the question 11, according to passage, how can rapport be built during meetings? So options are by discussing unrelated personal matters, and option B, using technical jargon, option C, acknowledging team members contribution, or option D, avoiding small talk entirely. So according to passage, how can rapport build during meetings? So correct answer is C, rapport built by acknowledging team's member contributions. So 12th one, what does the passage suggest about the tone in emails? It should always be casual and humorous. Option B, it should vary depending on the recipient's mood. Option C, it should be professional and approachable. Option D, it should focus on formality alone. So the right answer will be option C, it should be professional and approachable. Which of the following is considered a best practice in virtual meetings? So option A, ignoring cultural differences among participants. Option B, multitasking to complete other tasks. Option C, ensuring clear audio and video quality. Option D, allowing only one person to speak throughout the meeting. So the right answer would be option C, ensuring clear audio and video quality is considered a best practice in virtual meetings. What is the effect of active listening in virtual meetings? So effect of active listening in virtual meetings. So it speeds up the meeting, it promotes inclusivity and better understanding. C, it allows participants to focus on other tasks. D, it eliminates the need for follow-up emails. So the right answer would be option B, it promotes inclusivity and better understanding, which is B option. So what is the tone of the passage? So passage tone, what says the passage tone? Pursue and emotional, informative and instructional, critical and argumentative, casual and humorous. So the right answer will be informative and instructional, which is option B. Question number 16. What is the significance of culturally sensitive communication in virtual meetings? So option A, it avoids misunderstandings and promotes inclusivity. Option B, it increases the formality. It increases the formality of the meeting. Option C, it ensures participants strictly to the agenda. Option D, it simplifies the meeting content. So right answer would be, correct answer is A, it avoids misunderstanding and promotes inclusivity, which is the significance of culturally sensitive communication in virtual meetings. Question number 17, important one. When collaborating in a virtual multicultural team, how should conflicts be addressed? So, avoiding addressing conflicts entirely. Option B, use culturally sensitive and constructive approaches. Option C, allow the team leaders to resolve conflicts without input. D, escalate conflicts to higher management immediately. So, correct answer is B, use culturally sensitive and constructive approaches in a virtual multicultural team. Conflicts could be addressed. Question number 18, important question. Which of the following best demonstrates flexibility in a global team? So, option A, adhering strictly to a personal cultural norms. Option B, adopting behavior and approaches based on team dynamics and cultural contexts. Option C, ignoring cultural differences to focus only on the task. Option D, allowing only the majority culture to dominate decision making. So, the right answer would be option B, adapting behavior and approaches based on team dynamics and cultural contexts. So, correct answer is option B. Question number 19, most repeated question. What is the significance of understanding high context and low context communication in multicultural teams? So, option A, it helps team members adapt their communication styles to cultural expectations. Option B, it eliminates the need for team building activities. Option C, it ensures everyone uses formal written communication only. Option D, it avoids the need for cultural training. So right answer will be option A. It helps team members adapt their communication styles to cultural expectations. Correct answer is A. So 20th important question. Which of the following is an example of fostering collaboration in multicultural teams? So option A, encouraging diverse perspectives to solve problems. Option B, limiting brainstorming sessions to senior members. Option C, prioritizing cultural and uniformity over creativity. Option D, setting unrealistic goals to push team members. So right answer is option A, encouraging diverse perspective to solve problems. Question number 21, you need to answer this question. Which of the following is an important aspect of articulation in business English? So speaking as fast as possible, which is an important aspect, and using many technical words as possible, clearly pronouncing words and phrases, using slang and colloquial terms frequently. So among the options, you need to find an important aspect of articulation in business English. Comment your answer in comment section. Question number 22, which of the following strategies helps improve articulation? So first option, avoiding pauses to altogether using filler words like like and option 3, speaking softly so you don't make mistakes. Option D, or fourth option, practicing enunciation and stress patterns. So right answer is answer 4, practicing enunciation and stress patterns. Question number 23. What roles does articulation play in effective business communication? So option 1, it helps reduce misunderstandings. It makes the speaker sound casual. It doesn't matter as long as the listener understands the context. And the last option, it only matters in written communication. So the right answer is option A. It helps reduce misunderstandings. Question number 24, last but not the least. Before last question, question number 24. In business English, articulation can be improved by reading aloud to practice pronunciation, ignoring grammar and focusing only on vocabulary, using complex jargon unnecessarily, and the last option, speaking in a monotone voice. So the right answer would be reading aloud to practice pronunciation. Question number 25, last question. You need to answer this question. Why is clear articulation particularly important in global business environments? So option 1, it's not important at all. Option B, it helps build trust and credibility with colleagues from different backgrounds. So option C, it only matters for written reports, not spoken English. And option 4, it makes you sound like a negative speaker even if you are not. So comment this question answer in the comment section. If you want more such kind of these videos, comment your opinion on comment section, and also if you want any other topics videos, then also mention the same. And thanks for watching till the end. So if you have any Elevate Wings One related any doubts or queries, you can book a session with me with a 99 rupees. And if you want a Wings One related complete A to Z coaching for 1 month, you can choose this plan. For 3 months same, you have to select this one. If you require TCS Wings One materials, basic plus premier materials, you have to choose this one. For 6 months guidance, you have to choose this plan. Total 6 months, this price only. Career related doubts or clarification, book this one. Ask me anything, which is 60. This is a query, replies in 2 days. This is a chart based question, replies in 2 days. If you require this top 50 plus important questions, which is almost 60 important MCQs, you have to go to our channel and click on join and take the Wings 1 basic materials membership. Join, and after joining you will get that perks. And if you want to support our channel, click this one and join. If you require Wings 1 premium, both the basic and non-basic one, you should have to select this plan. We shall meet in another super latest video. Until then, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.